Hi, I'm Anna, and welcome to Anna Loves Reading, where I do book reviews, reading vlogs, and other bookish content, which include book haul like the one we're doing today. Now, last week, and I'll leave a link to that video right here, I did a book haul sharing some books that I acquire. Also, I got 7 minutes into this video before, and I realized that my microphone wasn't on. So, this is my second time doing this. My microphone is working now, I think. Well, I know, that's just me just trying to be funny. That video would have been really nice. I was really nice and perky. I said some really fun stuff, and it wasn't scripted, so I don't remember half of it. But I think there was something important I said off the top of my head, and now I can't remember it. But we're gonna get right into our book haul. If you've been here long enough, you know that I have at least 5 library cards. And one of the libraries give me access to like a bunch of other libraries. So these books are a mixture of, they're from 2 different libraries, but it's my little mini library haul. I made the rules. So when I'm not busy acquiring books, because not all the books I own I buy, I'm busy borrowing books from the library. I'm a big supporter of libraries. If there's a library near you, you have no excuse not to be reading. You don't have to buy books to read books. I've been going to the library since I was a kid, and now I take my own kid to the library too, so let's get into it. I saw this. I watched a TV show so many times. I was about to lie. I watched this TV show. It's not a TV show. It's a movie. I watched this movie once when I was a kid. I think I was a kid. I didn't think I was 18. And my anxiety has gotten so bad now that if I'm watching a movie and I think there's an awkward scene or there's something awkward going to happen, it kind of triggers my anxiety. So that's why I've started watching Bridgerton so many times and I stop. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll go find one of those blogs that they have like the TV series, the episode details, and I'll read if it's going to be awkward or not, and then I'll go watch it. But I haven't done that for Bridgerton because it's still in production and I don't watch movies that are still being produced because I'm a binge watcher. So that's also one of the reasons why I've kind of stopped watching Grey's. I love Grey's Anatomy, but the last few seasons, the trailers I'm seeing are really, really, really not it. So I continuously watch the first 10 episodes over and over again. Also, if you have movie recommendations, leave them in the comments. I'm looking new movies to watch. I haven't watched a movie in over a month. And that's so. If you know me, which you don't, but I hope you do get to know me, so don't forget to subscribe. Click that like buttons. I'm not the funniest person in the world, but I do try to be perky. If you've been here long enough, and if you've watched my reading vlog where I read Belladonna, I love the personification of death. I've always been obsessed with the personification of death. Someone recommended this to me, not personally, but they recommended on YouTube, and so I did get the ebook. I didn't get to read it because it expired before the time and I didn't renew it. And then I saw this 3 times at the library on Monday, and I read it, and all I saw was death is telling the story. And I'm like, you can tell me 2 things to get me to read a book. Tell me that there will be dragons. Some of my favorite books to this day have dragon, not counting Nancy Drew, because I really do love Nancy Drew books. I was looking for them at my library. They don't have them in order, so I just can't read them. I tried ordering them on Amazon, but they're expensive. It's like, oh, I'm going to have to acquire them somehow. So if you do have some Nancy Drew books and you do not want them, my PO box is down in the description box. You can send me them. Thank you. Then, ever since I found out that Outlander is based on books, I decided to read the books before the TV show. So I now have them in order because I think I have them in order or something. I have the first book they're all in order, but I might not show them in order if you get what I'm saying, because I don't remember them in order. And it doesn't matter because I'm not reading the books right now. This is the first one. I have no idea what it is about except that I remember her name because she travels back in time. I do apologize for the light. If you've borrowed books from the library, most of the time they do wrap the hardcover. There you go. Those are all the books from the library, like down the street. And now I'm going to show you books. Now, Book of the Thief is from the other library. I got them all mixed up because I'm doing this video for the second time. I wanted to do it a little bit different, but there's this girl called Book Chat with Shelly. Shelly talks about books or something along that line. There's a movie that's going to come out about this book, and I heard it talking about this book, and I was like, I got to read this book. I have got to read this book. So, I also do apologize for my chair. Ever since I bought it about 2 years ago, it rocks like this, and when it does, and I'm doing a video where I make the slightest movement, it makes that weird ass noise. I've been planning to get like a new chair, but there's only so much stuff that can hold in this room, and I just don't know. So, other than when I'm recording videos, the chair really doesn't bother me, and my daughter loves sitting it and rocking, so we have fun times here. Now, the library lady did pack up the other books in a really nice bag. And so I'm going to show you. Here it is. If I smile a lot or I'm always plain or sticking out my tongue, it's because I can see myself. And when I see myself, I tend to smile. So I don't want you to think I'm weird or creepy or I really don't care what you think. Maybe I do. However, you may not know me. And if you do want to get to know me, you're going to have to subscribe. I'm not the prettiest person, but I can be fun, I think. So, this is Gray. I think this is Christian's Grey version of 50 Shades of Grey. I've been meaning to reread these books. Actually, I ordered them the other day for like $17. I was going to get 3 books. And then somehow my order got canceled. And then when I went to the library and I saw these books, I was like, praise the Lord. I started reading this a while back. I think it's the Ministry of Time. I always say Ministry of Magic because I do watch a lot of Harry Potter. And they're doing this time traveling thing where they're going to take you from the past that would have died so that it doesn't disturb the current timeline. So they're taking them right before they die. They're taking them from time right before they died, and then they're doing their little experiment and doing their whatever test. I didn't read much on it because when I'm going into a book, I like to go in blind. A lot of the books that I know the synopsis about is because I read it to try to decide if I want to buy it. But a lot of times I buy books based on the covers. Don't judge me. This is The Woman in Cabin 10. I read The Girl on the Train, loved it. I also watched the movie, loved it. And I've been meaning to read. I have a lot of fantasy books and romance and different version of fantasy, and I've been trying to read more mystery books or more suspensey books. I want to write a fantasy mystery. I only write straight fantasy. I like high fantasy. I love creating worlds. It's fun. But as soon as I'm done creating the worlds, I don't want to write the book anymore. This is 50 Shades Darker. I think this is the second book. I follow a girl in college who falls in love with a billionaire who is called Christian Grey. It's It has a lot of BDSM stuff in it. So if you don't know 50 Shades of Grey, I would like to ask you, how old are you? Don't lie. Or you could be very old and just not know about 50 Shades of Grey. I'm 27, by the way, so this 50 Shade Free. I think this is the last book. It's the same thing. It's just they're all connected. Okay, this is 50 Shades of Grey. This is book one of the 50 Shades trilogy. Is that what it's called? 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. I thought that's it. And the lady at the library recommended this to me, The Ocean at the End of the Lake by Neil Gaiman. I've never read anything by him. She said it's supposed to be a quick read. I don't like buying books that are like that. So if I do like this enough to buy it, I'm not gonna buy it like that. I don't like books that are like that. We're at the end of my quick library haul. If I wasn't as perky as I usually am, it's because the first video sucked all the energy out of me. I'm sorry. So, I do want to thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Also, let me know if you do have a library card. And if you don't have a library card, why don't you have a library card? We need to support all local libraries. There's some books that I have as well. That at the end of the year, I'm going to give them away. I'm not telling you that so you subscribe. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. But I have some books that I'm going to give away at the end of the year. And I might give them to you. But if there isn't enough of you to give them to, I'm just going to give them to my library. Or I might give some of them to you guys because I'm going to have to give back, to the people that are supporting me. And then I'm going to give some to my library. So I'm trying to read as much of my physical TBR as possible. But at the same time, I keep going to the library and I keep seeing books. Also, I do have a video coming out soon. It depends on when you see it. I'm going to link it up there, but it depends on when you see it. It's supposed to come out next week, Saturday. You're going to see my bookshelf. And if you watch that video before you watch this one, even if you don't watch it, recommend some books to me. And if I have those books on my shelf, I will read them. That's what I promise. But I'll try to. I currently know that I have at least 47 books because I'm not reading the books that I have until the end of the year. So I do know I have 47 books. And that's because of my book haul. I know I have more than 47 books. I'm safe to say I'm going to safely say I have 60 books. And for the most part, these are the only ones I can say that I've definitely read. I have read a few that are scattered all over the place, but I can safely say I've only read right there. Have you ever put on your lipstick and then you can feel like it's losing its moisture, and so your lips get really dry? That's how I feel. And I think that's my sign that I need to end this video. But I don't know. I've never made a video with this setup because I normally don't let my door in the video, so I normally don't do this. But I think I'm going to do this more because I actually like it. The lighting is, I know you can see my shadow at the back, and that's because my light is set that way and not this way. But I'm a big talker. I do it when I get nervous. And so I'm going to end this video because this video could be 20 minutes long for no reason. So keep devouring those books, you beautiful bookworms, and have a wonderful year, month, week, day, hour, minute, second. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.